You ever wonder why some football players seem like superheroes and the rest of us look like extras in the highlight reels? You ever wonder how would it feel if every time you stepped on the football field, everything was just so easy? See, some people are just born to be great at football, but for the rest of us, we got YouTube. So welcome to the video that's going to help you get ahead of 99% of the football players before next season. This video that I'm making right now, I'm not going to go into super detail and depth of certain things, but this is going to be the simplest guide you will find on the internet when it comes to getting better at football. I want you to treat this video as an ecosystem, to where all these other videos that you want to learn from, all of them are linked in this video. I want you to keep coming back to this video because this will teach you the things that are important when it comes to getting better at football and the things that you want to put most of your time to. Whether you're training or whether you're just sitting on your phone in your bed or wherever you are, you can still be a better football player and you can still get better while not being on that field. And in this video, I'm going to teach you all the ways you can get better in a very simple manner. And the first thing I want to talk about is building skill. We can be the best athlete in the world, but if we don't know how to tackle, we don't know how to stick our foot in the ground and run, we don't know how to throw the ball, we don't know how to do all of that, then we're just not going to succeed in football. And what better person to talk about building skill than this dude named Brandon Carter? I'm going to let y'all watch this clip from this guy named Brandon Carter. If y'all know him, shout out to you if you watch Brandon Carter or if you know who he is, but I want y'all to watch this clip.
That's how you stay motivated on your goals when it looks like you're not making progress. We're trying to accomplish goals. We expect progress to be linear over time. We expect it to be just like this the entire time you're working on your goals. However, you usually don't make linear progress like this with most goals. Most goals follow an exponential curve, meaning you're making very little progress at first, and then you hit a point where it starts to be exponential. The problem is because we were expecting linear results on exponential curve, this is the zone where most people quit. They quit somewhere in here. They like, oh, this is not working, I quit. However, if you would have kept going, you would notice that your results would have been even better than what you would expect it over time. You got to get past this point where things start to explode. This is where people start to say you're lucky, even though they don't know you've been grinding for years down here. But I promise you, it's like that with almost every goal.
So yeah, what he's saying about growing skill is that it's not going to be linear. It's not going to be here, 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 here. You're going to work out and you're going to be so consistent, but it's still going to be like a straight line and you won't think you're getting anywhere. But the problem with you not thinking you're not getting anywhere is you're focused too much on the result. You're trying to get to a certain spot too quick. And that's because you're comparing yourself to other people's progress. Your first step isn't going to be somebody's 20th step, somebody's 50th step in their journey. Your journey is different, and you got to be in harmony with that fact that your body is different, your journey is different, your experiences are different. So we need to let go of all the comparison to other people's results, and we need to focus on just our progress and what we're doing day in and day out to get better. And the main thing to this is consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. That is the main thing, because now that you know that it's exponential growth, it's not just straight linear when you get better. It's gonna be slow at the beginning. It's gonna be very slow. You won't think you're getting anywhere, but maybe in a couple months, maybe that's when it shoots up. You don't know when it's gonna shoot up, but you know that it's exponential and you're not getting better just like boom, boom, boom. It's not like that. It's right here, it's right here, it's right here, then boom. Understand that. Quit comparing your skill to other people's skill because you don't know how much time they put in. You can see this on social media, see a clip of somebody running routes and you'll be like, man, well, he moves like that. Well, how does he move like that? I want to move like that. He's probably had more help with his trainers, with the people around him than you do. And that was a problem I had, is that I've always wanted to be good at football, but I never really had a trainer until like after high school. But some of these dudes that are running routes like that have been training consistently with the right people, with the right environment around them that push them and that tell them what's right and what's wrong. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you what's right, what's wrong, and especially in the community. If you join the community, that's when I can work with you one-on-one and you can interact with other people. You can learn how to train right, how to think right, how to run routes if you're a receiver. You can learn all those things and you get mentorship from me, so you can send me your clips. You can ask me any type of questions you want regarding football. And that's why I'm making these videos, so I can help y'all out, because when I was in high school, I didn't know the right things to do to grow skill. I didn't know the right things to do. What was the smart thing to do? And now I'm helping you out with this, okay? But so that's how you grow skill. It's over time. It's over time. When you're mastering something, when you want to achieve a goal, it's gonna be slow, but you got to stay in the fight. That's what one of my coaches used to always tell the whole football team. Stay in the fight, stay in the fight, stay in the fight. We got to stay in the fight as men, whether it's football or not. We got to stay in the fight. We got to keep on going through adversity, because if we don't put ourselves through adversity, what type of man are we? What type of man are we if we don't put ourselves through adversity, okay? But next point, now that we know about skill, now that we know it's exponential and it's gonna be slow, we gotta get our mind right now. And I kind of touched on that about comparing yourself to others, looking at other people's results. I kind of want to touch on that a little more. Is just focus on your progress, focus on your situation. A big problem I had, and I know a lot of other people have, is that we make our situation bigger than it already is, or we're making it worse than what it is. Now, whenever I talk to some of y'all in my community, and this is a problem I used to have, is that we used to make the moment so big for us. Like whenever we're in clutch situations or like the game's on the line, and I play receiver, so whenever the game's on the line, everybody's looking towards the receivers. You got to throw the ball. And so sometimes we make the moment more bigger than it is. When in all reality, when this game ends, we just all go back to our normal lives. Like there's no war starting over this game. Yeah, it might be in the playoffs. Yeah, it might be the championship. There's always life after football. And even when you're in that moment, all you're doing in that moment is doing the same thing you would do in practice. They got you running a post route from the outside and you know they're going to launch it deep. It's the fourth quarter. It's like 40 seconds left. Bro, you've ran a post route multiple times. You can't even count how many times you've run a post route. And all you got to do is run it one more time and catch the ball. And we're making the moment bigger than what it is. But in reality, it's just us running routes with our friends. Our quarterback is our friend throwing us the ball. That's all it is. It's competition. You got to be able to kind of trick your mind into thinking like that. Whenever you think the moment's too big for you, you start to doubt yourself. You start to be like, you start to question if you really belong here, if you're supposed to even play football, if you're even like supposed to go to the next level. I used to have those thoughts so much, and that was terrible. But so we got to believe in ourselves, and we got to stop making the moment bigger than what it is, and we got to believe in ourselves. We got to believe in ourselves, and that comes from us using our imagination, not other people's imagination, us creating our narratives. Hey, I got a shirt saying create your narrative. It's a saying I like to say. If you want to support the channel, go ahead, but whatever. We have to create our narratives that we live by. Not what if the coach says we were slow on that route, that doesn't mean we tell ourselves we run slow. If that coach says your hands suck, you're slow off the line, whatever, that doesn't mean you tell yourself that you're slow off the line, that your hands suck. That doesn't mean that you do that. Whatever your desired person is, whatever person you want to be in football or in life, that's what you tell yourself you are. That's how you get to who you want to be. Not listening to other people, because other people, they don't care about what you have in mind, what goals you have in mind. So you got to be delusional. Whenever I say the word delusional, it's delusional to the people that don't understand how powerful the mind is, or that don't understand what your goals are and how you want your legacy to be as a man. To those people, that's delusion. To people like me that know the power of the mind, that want the best for you, that are helping you, it's necessary to think in terms of you being your desired self. So instead of letting a coach tell me that I'm slow off the line, I'm saying, man, I'm the most explosive dude on the line, on the team, on the field. I'm always getting off the line quick. I got the best hands on the team. I got the best footwork on the team. I'm the fastest on the team, okay? I'm the smartest on the team, whatever. I'm the strongest on the team. Because your strength comes from within. Your strength comes from within. Your imagination is authentic and specified to you. So use it. Don't let other people create it for you. And I got more videos on mindset. I got more videos talking about that. I didn't want to get too in depth. I just want this to be the most basic thing that helps you get better. And so check out the videos I have linked about mindset, about a flow state, about how to get rid of pressure. Check out those videos. And so the third thing I want to talk about in this video, I talked about growing skill, and I talked about how you should be thinking just a little bit. And I told y'all videos about both of those things. In the very beginning of this video, I talked about how to get better at football by not even playing football, not even training, and it's watching film. I'm telling you, in your free time, me and my friends, whenever after we would get done running routes in we would have practice in middle school, have lunch, have some classes, then have practice after school. Me and my friends, we would have practice, and then we would watch the film of our practice or watch just like highlights of players during lunch. And then we would go to our classes, and then we would go back to practice after school and just play football. And then literally even after football, we would watch the film of that practice. And it doesn't even have to be your film of practice. It could be, if you're a receiver, it could be one-on-ones. You're a DB, it could be one-on-ones. If you're a running back, it just has to be something that you can learn from, that you can apply to. And so whenever I'm eating, I watch film. And whenever I'm bored, I just watch film, and I make sure I'm doing it each and every day. I'm trying to find ways each and every day to watch film and to slowly just learn one thing a day. Because that's how you get ahead of 99% of people, is that you're doing at least one thing every day to get better. You're never taking your foot off the gas. Yeah, on those days you work out, you might be going 100 on the gas. But today, when you're just watching film, might be going 15 miles per hour on the gas. Some of these football players, they'll go 100 on the gas and play football. But then on the weekend, they don't even care. They don't even step foot in the car. If that kind of analogy makes sense, let me know. Understand that we just got to stay in the fight. Like I said earlier, we got to keep going. We got to keep going, whether it's time to train or it's downtime, and we can watch some film and see what things we can learn and apply the next time we hop on the field. Be a film junkie. Fall in love with watching film, because see, me personally, I like watching film more than I like watching the games on the TV, because in film you can break down every single detail, and on the games on the TV you only see it one time, unless it's a highlight play and they replay it. And then there's commercials, and that gets annoying to me. For me, I don't like commercials, so I always mute it, but whatever. I like watching film better, because then I can break down each and every detail of the play, and I can learn from each and every detail of the play. So be a film junkie, and whenever you watch film, you'll see people at your position do things that you probably never even thought of doing. And so whenever you watch that film and you see somebody do something that you're not used to seeing or that you've never done before, next time you go on that field, next time you're in practice or practicing by yourself, training by yourself, bro, experimenting your skills and seeing what works for you, what you like, what you don't like. That will separate you. That alone will separate you, because that makes you a different football player. That makes you authentic. And so just find things that you do like, find things that you don't like. And whenever you find what you do and what you don't like, you build more confidence in the thing that you do like. And then you just keep on refining it, keep on getting better at it. Okay, those are the three most basic things when it comes to getting better at football. If you're interested in the community that I talked about earlier in this video, where you can learn how to get better at football and interact with other football players around the world, really. I got people from different countries in that community. Find like-minded people. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead, check it out. I got other videos linked to this video that you can watch if you want to go more in depth on some things. The things that I talked about in this video, if you apply them each and every day, and if you understand this, there is no way that you won't get ahead of 99% of the football players before your next season starts. There is no way you don't, okay? Because I did these same things when I was going into my freshman year of college, and I beat out a whole bunch of receivers, and I was starting as a true freshman. So these things work. You just got to be consistent. You got to stay in the fight. And if you want to become a better football player instantly right now, then watch this video right here.